Alright, so what's up, y'all? It's another edition of the Sports Pugilist. I have not been on here in a while due to my military job that I have, and I've been busy, but and then with all the COVID-19 pandemic stuff. With that being said, though, I can no longer hold my silence on the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder 2 fight, and I'm gonna take my face off so everybody know who the hell I am when I talk. But check this out, man, like, for real. This shit is just getting ridiculous. I'm tired of seeing stuff of boxing knowledgeable groups that I'm a part of, or any, sports podcast, anything that I'm a part of people trying to downplay that fucking Tyson Fury did not fucking cheat. And yeah, I'm cussing. This is crazy to me how people could turn a blind eye to the fact that in Wilder vs. Fury 1, his gloves was like this while he fighting Deontay Wilder, right? And it's been numerous in that particular fight, right? Nicholas Asbury caught Tyson Fury with loaded gloves, right? With no padding in the gloves, right? Okay, we got that settled. But you could clearly see in round 2, round 4, 6, 10, and round 12, when Tyson Fury got knocked down by Deontay Wilder and was flat on his back, you can see his knuckles in the wrist area. But, people turn a blind eye to that. All right, now let's move to fight 2. Fight 2, right? So, you got to realize why Tyson Fury took 2 tune-up fights. He know that people was going to see that fight and be like, why his glove was moving like that? So to get people's mind off of that, he took 2 tune-up fights. After he took the 2 tune-up fights, right? This is all smoke and mirrors for all you guys. He took these 2 tune-up fights to get everybody's mind off the first fight of floppy gloves so he could cheat again in the second fight. In the second fight, if you clearly watch and pay for the pay-per-view, as they was going to the dressing room when he was getting his hands wrapped, one of his team members pulled the TV monitor so you can't look in the dressing room. And Joe Tessitore said that and caught that, right? So that looks suspicious and fishy as hell. Then not only that, photos came out probably like 2-3 weeks, about 4 weeks ago, where you can see the knuckles in the gloves as he punching. So, just to make sure it's not Photoshop, and you guys can do this too to fact check me, I watched the second fight 5 times and freeze frame when he was punching. So before the fight even started, you could see his glove had an indentation in the right glove. People, all I'm trying to tell y'all is this, right? It doesn't take a blind man to see that his gloves was altered in both fights. It doesn't take a blind man to know that Tyson Fury never had punching power like that. All his stops was off accumulation of punches, right? Where have you ever seen Tyson Fury inflict damage on any of his fighters that he done hit way more than he hit Deontay Wilder in that second fight? Take damage like Deontay Wilder did. And I don't want nobody to say, oh, Deontay Wilder is skinny, he got little legs and all this, so he can't take a punch. Deontay Wilder has been in the ring with power punchers who are known to knock people out off one punch. So I don't want to hear that he's never been in the ring with power punchers. He has. And took the punch well and didn't damage him. So I'm trying to figure out how people are trying to bypass the fact that you got to open your eyes and be real knowledgeable boxing fans and understand that Tyson Fury cheated. You don't get punching power in one fight. You just don't. If you're a boxing fan, you know that. If you've been watching boxing for almost 40 years like me, you know that. That is not something that you can gain in one fight. That is something that you're born with, the punching power. And for somebody who's known to take punches well, he wasn't taking punches well. His ear was bleeding. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to open your eyes up. Tyson Fury is a cheater. I guarantee if they fight in that third fight, it'll prove everything wrong. I don't want to hear about Deontay Wilder and come out and say nothing. He's not. He's not going to jeopardize his next payday. But I guarantee you in that third fight, when he knocked Tyson Fury out, all this stuff is going to come out from fight 2 and 1. Because I know for a fact that they got a lot of evidence against Tyson Fury already. People, open your eyes up. Watch the fight. Stop making irrational comments. Oh, Wilder a bum. We knew he was. No, he's not a bum. We didn't know he was. I don't want to hear none of that shit. That man is a proven champion. He's not a bum. I don't want to hear that shit. I want y'all to really observe those gloves. Observe it. Look at it hard. Look at it unbiased, because a lot of y'all biased and want Tyson Fury to win this, to protect this win at all costs, and we already know why. Y'all hate Deontay Wilder because he speaks out on black problems in the United States of America, and you hate that. So y'all just want to turn a blind eye because of that reason, and that is a fucked up reason in the year 2020 that you can sit here and let somebody who's not from America come to America and assault an American that way. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. If you can't understand where I'm coming from, they don't know what the fuck to tell you. But this is a sports pugilist, and I'm out because I'm getting angry, but just even talking about it. I'm out. Sports pugilist out.